Viper.
On my neck when I got it on me, and I remember I was broke.
I've been sipping on this juice and I just hit him for his brick. I'm tripping off my chili and I ain't tripping off no bitch. Said money isn't everything, some stupid ass shit. Cause I ain't never had no problems that the chili couldn't fix. I'm out here getting money, spent that chili on my bitch. I heard he wanted issues, so I bought some extra clips. If it's pressure, I got extras, put a body on my stick. She said she found somebody else, she find that nigga in that ditch. My little bitch kinda toxic, but I love her, she can't breathe without me. Hate when she alone, she swear that she can't sleep without me. Let her play her part to the letter, hard to be without me. Ex is still broke, said she can't afford to bleed without me. Broke baby mama, the only thing that she gon' be without me. Keep it in the tuck, I'm a shooter, they gon' see about me. Shoot your left eye for the chili, how I creep about me. Tell her best friends I'm getting money when they speak about me. Swear to God, oh, bitch, chilled up, 100 on the ground by the pound, told him pick him up. Oh, bitch, chilled up, chopper with a drum, 100 rounds, told him pick him up. Oh, bitch, chilled up, 100 on the ground by the pound, told him pick him up. Oh, bitch, chilled up, chopper with a drum, 100 rounds, told him pick him up. Now I've been gone for a minute, let me remind that nigga. Mr. 40 to your fade and push your line back, nigga. Got his zone where he sleep, ain't hard to find that nigga. Or he a NASCAR fan, a Glock could dry that nigga. Got the lows for the cheap, put them hoes on the street. You acting bold on IG, well I crash and repeat. Don't let that bitch hype you up, I leave you cold in the street. K lift the nigga up, so I'll blow it at his feet. Put a body on my bitch and my switch like they best friends. Call of Duty guns ain't got no FNs. They say be the bigger person, some shit I can't let live. Headshots to change your mind, ain't thinking about no best shit. My whip from overseas, my weed is domestic. Beat a nigga like a bitch, like I'm trying to go domestic. The guns don't test it, write the name, you got that message. Bring that drama where you live, it's like the young and the restless. Swear to God, oh, bitch, chilled up, 100 on the ground by the pound, told him pick him up. Oh, bitch, chilled up, chopper with a drum, 100 rounds, told him pick him up. Oh, bitch, chilled up, 100 on the ground by the pound, told him pick him up. Oh, bitch, chilled up, chopper with a drum, 100 rounds, told him pick him up. Oh,
Hoes on the street, acting bold on IG, I crash and repeat, nigga. 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me, and I remember I was broke, I never let him homie.
Back in the same, like Cook Crack in the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you can't get, and nobody's collegeito, big dog. We got Point and Shoot coming through, top of the year, talking about Flakko, talking about Flakko suing him. So, yeah, man, it's been a very tricky situation back and forth with Point and Shoot and Poetic Flakko. Mr. Jala himself, the Jalinator. So we gonna just, give y'all this good news you use, good content, man. I am a little bit early, it looks like, but it says that it will be here in 1 minute. So in the meantime, in between time, take this time to go find Rich Trapper, all streaming platforms, Broke Baby Mama. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Go ahead and get into Point and Shoot. Go ahead and follow, bro. You see it right there. Go ahead and follow, bro. If you ain't follow, bro, get into that. If you ain't got into that, you feel me? And Bro Baby Mama, words are hard. Oh, chillied up. All right, bam. So it's saying that it's up. Let me try it again. Let me see. Let me refresh my paging 10 real quick. Let me see. Oh, we got it. Shout out to Point and Shoot for the whole new layout. Okay. Is everybody excited? I'm excited. Let's go. Come on, Point and Shoot. Come on. Oh, it's not new? Maybe I'm just slacking on my Point and Shoot. That's right. Stretch out that monetization. Hey, y'all, how long is this? God damn. Why do I feel like point and shoot is trolling us, bro? Like, how long is this? How long is this? Like, is he trolling us? Is this really a video? Like, what's going on here? Is point and shoot trolling us? Or am I the only one that's not used to this? Yeah, okay. So, like, am I the only one who just... Because I've never seen a point and shoot premiere. So this what happens with all the premieres? Y'all let me know something. Like, because how long is this? Point and shoot? I got nothing but love for you, bro. But goodness gracious, it's a long time. Okay. We got action. He was making sure we had time to get our popcorn.
All right, so for this video, I'm going to be going over this new lawsuit that has been filed against me by controversial YouTuber and Liberian national POETIK Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
And so I want to explain this. So once upon a time, I check my email and I see that I've been given 2 copyright strikes. One was sent by the 16 of Nashua, the other sent by Jala. And I just could not believe my eyes. It was just so peculiar because everyone knows that my work is a textbook example of fair use, including Jala and the 16. And so I'm wondering why they're sending me false copyright strikes. And then it became clear to me that this was an orchestrated attack and that these 2 were just abusing the legal system in order to gain my personal information. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. So,
well, I could be wrong, but I know that I have gotten a copyright strike from No Jumper, but I believe that it was at the request of Sharp. I don't think Adam particularly is the one who handles the copyrights.
When you get a copyright strike, you can counter the copyright strike and say, no, I'm not infringing. This is fair use. And what this does is it forces the person who gave you the strike to either file a lawsuit against you or leave you alone. And if they don't file the lawsuit...
Wait, wasn't Jala just talking a whole bunch of ish about how he got point and shoot taken down and he was going to knock his career out? He didn't have enough money to beat him in court, but here he is point and shooting. Interesting.
Within 10 days, the video gets reinstated and the strike gets lifted from your channel. But when you fill out a counter notification, you have to provide your address and your phone number and all of your doxable information, because in case they actually do want to file a lawsuit against you, in case it's like true infringement, then they have contact information. So a lot of people are abusing this, and they're just like using this copyright system as a way to harass people and get their information. And so given that I had 2 copyright strikes and that I was like suspended from uploading and everything else, it was very serious. They were causing direct harm to my channel. I had no choice but to send the counter notification and include my personal info. So I send the counter notification. About 2 weeks later, the video that was struck by the 16 is reinstated and the strike is removed from my channel. However, POETIK Jala is so stupid that he actually went through with it and filed a lawsuit against me for copyright infringement. Now, this is where it starts getting good because Jala makes a huge mistake. And I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. I'm shocked that he did this. I'm like, what are you doing? You're so
What are you doing?
stupid. And so this is the first clip that we're going to watch. This is Jala, and he is reacting to my
Kaden, push off on the oven.
community post. I was
Never mind.
letting everyone know what's going on with the strikes and everything, and Jala got upset about this because he feels like I'm getting a little bit too powerful for him or whatever. He's obsessed with this word power. He starts going off about power, and you have no power, and I have the power. Wait till you watch how powerful he thinks he is. Look at this.
Now I'm just waiting for the strikes to be lifted or for them to file a federal copyright lawsuit against me. But do not worry, these malicious claims won't be going unpunished. Thank you guys for your patience. So first off, man, I don't know if you got the memo, bro. You can't punish.
Hey, Flakko, you was cocky in that Reebok shirt. Being cocky in a Reebok shirt is absolutely barnacles. Absolutely barnacles. Number one, thou shalt not be cocky in a Reebok shirt. I told you that point and shoot was coming. Rich Trapper said it first. I swear I be telling y'all, man. I be telling y'all. I said it first. Point and shoot was coming to play ball. You gonna have to play with that dude, boy. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly.
Punish me, bro. You have no power. Who do you think you are? Punish who? How? By telling more lies? By making a dozen more videos? Lying on me? What's next? Are you gonna say that I'm raping my sister too? You have no power. And I'm not saying I'm sometimes.
What we do know is your sister never went to jail, and you lied about that. Nor there's no $600,000 house in Katy, Texas.
I'm a like powerful dude or something. Because I'm not powerful
And you straighten out that brim. Why are you even wearing your hat like that? Who are you, DJ Jazzy Jeff?
at all. But why would you even want to create like enemies on YouTube? I guess I know that I'm powerful. I know that I'm climbing up in this world, bruh. Once I start listen, I know I'm climbing up in this world, bro. Once I start having homosexual.
So as you can see, Jala has this weird infatuation with power. He wants to be powerful, which is alarming. And his ego is even fatter than he is because wait till you see what he does next. He actually admits to abusing the legal process in order to gain my information. This is actually not allowed. This is something that YouTube has sworn to crack down on. And so I cannot wait for this lawsuit to come to a close so I can contact YouTube and let them know that Jala is a fraud and that this was all just a way to get my personal information. I think that they'll be very interested in seeing this.
Would this mean that Flakko's YouTube page and entire YouTube existence is now at risk because a point and shoot can prove that Flakko was taking this information in order to be use it to defame, point and shoot, to harass him, to dox him, to anything of the 1-2 step like Sierra, to be anything outside of a law-abiding citizen, that lawsuit could fall on YouTube. But you think YouTube is going to take that lawsuit? Or do you think that somewhere in that fine print that we all have clicked accept on terms and agreements on that none of us have read, it says, hey, you're responsible for this and we'll help prosecute you to the fullest extent and remove your page? All I'm saying is, you getting that from the Burlington Coat Factory Big and Tall section is crazy, Mr. Reebok Wear. Shout out to Gangland Reg.
But I want to show you this admission that Jala does. This was wild. Many people were shocked when they saw that this is not allowed. He's openly admitting to breaking YouTube's terms and conditions. This is nuts. Watch this.
But let's address the copyright claims. Now, are the copyright strikes false? No. But do I even care if they're false? No. You see, I have no intentions on pursuing point and shoot on these copyright strikes. All right? I just don't. I never had any intentions on pursuing these copyright strikes.
You was just on Community or Ace Boys, wherever you was, yelling at ODM Slim while you was spitting all over the phone with WACK 100, saying the exact opposite. You were just saying the exact opposite. So I see it's a little bit of razzle in your dazzle, big dog. Gotta pick a story and stick to it.
What? You see, the goal of these strikes, because everything is strategic. You see, point and shoot has been running and hiding, trying to conceal his identity. Now, you know, it has been out there that
we all know who point and shoot is. His name is Mike. We all know. He doesn't care. This is not shocking information.
His name was Michael Winters. But because he's such a liar, I couldn't just go along with that. You see,
your name is David Jala, but whatever, tomato, tomato.
In holding him accountable, I have to know his identity. So when lawsuits are filed for defamation, when certain steps are being taken, I need to know his identity, so I couldn't just take his word for it. So my plan was file the copyright strikes that I believe they are valid, and I will.
Flakko's for sure wearing wearing Adidas thong slippers with no socks with that Reebok sweater for sure. He got the Adidas thongs on right now. Thong slippers, that is.
Explain why they're valid
No hugging to Jean Paul while he's trying to grab his buka buka.
pretty soon. File the copyright strikes, have him respond back, and have him give his full name, his full identity, under punishment of perjury. So
Appreciate it, Jason.
once I can now confirm who I'm talking to, I can now sue. So because of those strikes, I now know what his full name is. I now know a
So
location.
you're admitting to doxing him via manipulating the YouTube copyright strike system for your own evil genius plans as you admit all this on camera because your ego couldn't stop you. You are an idiot.
Where he can be served. So now I'm gonna take that and forward it, right? And that's gonna be used when we put together the actual lawsuit to file a defamation case on Point and Shoot.
Wow. So he openly admits to abusing YouTube's copyright system in order to gain my information for a separate endeavor. What a fucking idiot. So Jala's so stupid. I don't know why
These dudes be so caught up in their own egos and all that kind of stuff that they'll literally snitch on themselves and then be like, oh, you told on me, you told on me. You're telling on you right now.
So he thought that people were going to be like, wow, he's so clever. This was one of the stupidest things that
And I love how clearly Flakko is speaking right now. There's no stutter.
I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. And he says it was also, he can sue me for defamation. So he needs my identity so he can sue me in a different court. Why didn't your lawyer just simply subpoena my information from YouTube and show them that there was a lawsuit and that
Because there is no lawyer and Flakko's using that information for his own evil dastardly deeds, and he's probably going to lose his YouTube channel as a result of.
you needed my information? This is how everyone else does it. Do you even have a lawyer? I mean, this is really strange. So your lawyer advised you, let me get this straight. Your lawyer told you to file false copyright strikes to get my identity so that you guys can sue me. Well, I'll say this, your lawyer sounds very stupid. What? You know? And I'm going to touch more on this defamation stuff later on in this video, but I've got to show you this lawsuit docket. This filing is alarming. This is total textbook fraud, and I'm not even joking. This is clear misrepresentation. So this is the docket. It says claimant name Frederick Jala. And I want to point out that in order to avoid having to send me his address, he listed himself as an authorized representative and then gave a bogus address on the docket. And the deception does not stop there. He's actually, so this lawsuit is
Now
for 23 seconds
Now you're flu-flamming lawsuits, Flakko? Goodness gracious.
of a video that I used from his YouTube channel that he doesn't even own. He doesn't even own the video that he's suing me for. It's impossible for him to own it. Well, I shouldn't say impossible. The 16 could always cooperate and say, yes, he owns this. You know, the 16's helping Jala. Okay, so I shouldn't say impossible, but it is very bizarre for someone who's using someone else's clip as fair use in the clip that I'm using that
Using someone else's clip for fair use is barnacles.
you're suing me for. I mean, it's so stupid. And it's a YouTube video, and this is what he sent the copyright strikes for, to get my identity. So now he has to file this bullshit copyright lawsuit in order to shield himself from any penalties from YouTube for abusing their system. You see, in his mind, all he has to do is prove.
Flakko thinks that he's so smart, bro. Imagine doing all of this to combat. Like, do y'all see the extent that Flakko will go? Like, literally. Like, forget anything that Point Shoot's talking about for 2 seconds. Do you see the extent where Flakko will go to protect and manipulate the system, to protect a lie, to just not be proven to be wrong? Like, this is where this man ego takes him. Like, literally think about what I'm telling y'all. This is where this man ego takes him. Crazy, crazy, crazy all over the board. All over the board. Just to not be wrong. Just to really appease. Like, this nigga's narcissistic. Like, hey, Flakko, you gotta chill, bro. Like, you gotta chill, bro. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, you doing a dos muchos. On a scale of 1 to 10, you for sure doing a dos muchos. Like, this don't even make no sense, bro. Like, you taking a lie this far? Like, this is literally how far you're taking a lie, bro. This is how far you going just to not be wrong when you're clearly wrong. Like, damn, my nigga, like, take the L, bro. Like, just take the L. Like, it's never this deep. And you finna lose a whole lot more because it's looking like Point and Shoot. However far you willing to take it, Point and Shoot is ready to take it that far and around the corner.
That he filed a lawsuit to YouTube so that it will appear that he acted in good faith with the copyright strikes. And he's hoping that YouTube, because of this, won't issue him any sanctions or penalties for abusing the system. So he has to technically sue in order to make it look like he didn't send false copyright strikes. But the problem is that this lawsuit that he filed is full of deception. It's full of misrepresentation of the facts. And so I want to show you more of this. Look at this. It says where the alleged infringing acts occurred, such as a physical place or online. And Jala types in, it occurred on YouTube. Okay, this is very important. It occurred on YouTube and nowhere else. Look, it says it, 4 words he put. Okay, no period. He just put, it occurred on YouTube. Now listen to what he tells his audience that he's suing me for in copyright court. Listen to this. This is a lie.
Now, here's why I don't believe the copyright strikes is false. You see, fair use does cover a lot. However, there's a gray area in fair use. And that gray area is using my content and then let's say premiering it before it drops behind a paywall. Well, at times, content behind a paywall could be fair use, but if I...
It looks like it literally hurts him to blink. Like, this nigga blinks like, hold on, y'all, real quick. Flakko blinks like this. Like, nigga, you can't, even your blink stutter? Like, what the hell? Like, how do your blink stutter? Look at this nigga, look at his eyes.
Strikes is false. You see, fair use does cover a lot. However, there's a gray area in fair use. And that gray area is using my content,
having a hard time with
and
that.
then let's say premiering it before it drops behind a paywall. Well, at times, content behind a paywall could be fair use, but if I have that very content that I'm promoting behind a paywall as well, well, then there's a gray area.
Right, so what you just heard was an insane lie. What? So Jala is now saying that I am putting content of his behind my Patreon paywall, and
I like how he just promoted his paywall, and now I'm promoting his paywall. I see what you did there, point and shoot.
A video that he has the same video up on his Patreon, and he says that I'm taking away from potential viewers of his because I have the same work behind my paywall, no different. So that's actually a 100% provable lie, and I'd like to show you. So Jala put this clip in the docket and said this is the infringed work, okay? And this clip it can't be owned by him because he's reacting to no jumper content. So it's impossible for him to own. So so the clip I'm using of his, he's acting under fair use just like I am. He can't own footage that he is reacting to. It's impossible. But that's what he's doing. He's suing me for...
Unless you're a rich trapper and you react to yourself, but that's a different story for a different day.
Footage that he doesn't own. And then he's saying that I put this footage behind a paywall, which is a lie. It's 100% false. He made it up. So the following is a 23-second clip that I'm being sued for, and this is the work that he cited as the infringed work. There's no Patreon video included in this lawsuit. All that Patreon stuff is just Jala lying to his own audience, trying to justify his actions. So the following is actually what I'm really being sued for, and I want to be clear on this. This is a 23-second video that Jala cannot own legally. And he's suing me for this, nothing else. This clip.
And who does videos on me and shit, right? Like, is he used my clips, but he only has 2 videos where my clips he used is more than like 30 seconds, right? Like, I'm just waiting for him to drop like one more video where he used like one of my clips that's more than 30 seconds, right? So then I can have the 3 I need to clap his channel and get him out of here. You feel me? Right?
These are how grown men get their get back in 2025. Remember when you used to have to fight a nigga if you ain't like a nigga? Or at least have like good yo mama jokes, like at least your mama's so fat she sat on the dollar and made change. At least your mama's so fat she have sweaty thoughts. At least your mama's so fat she don't sweat, she got gravy. Your mama blood pressure is out of this world. You look like disappointment because your mama was mixed with embarrassment and regret. Like, remember them type of mama jokes and all that? Now all you gotta do is snitch on somebody's YouTube page and do it incorrectly to where now this person's probably finna take you all the way down as a result of.
And I won't feel bad about it either. You feel me? I know I'm gonna have a lot of people crying and mad. I don't give a damn. F him. You feel me? F him. You feel me? Right? But
hey, Dark Corner J-Mob, you better not do it, especially if you white, big dog. I'll get you out of here.
I'm just waiting. Right? And that's why, yeah. You feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright right. Right? You feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright yet. I'm just waiting.
Nigga, did he just stammer and try to eat his own words?
A lot of people crying and mad. I don't give a damn. F him. You feel me? F him.
F him.
You feel me?
I feel
right,
you.
but I'm just waiting, right? And that's why, yeah, you feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright right. You feel me? And that's why I
No, we don't feel you, nigga. Get it the fuck out, fat boy.
copyright yet. I'm just
This nigga's choking on his words like a fucking ham hog.
waiting for him to use one more of my clip with like 30 seconds plus. Over with. Clap. Out of here. Straight up.
So this is really bizarre because I used this clip in one of my videos to show that Jala is like making plans on filing copyright strikes on people just to get their channel deleted.
That's more than 30 seconds, right? So then I can have the 3 I need to clap his channel and get him out of here.
Not because he was being harmed by infringement, but because he wanted to use that system to get rid of someone's entire channel. That's why I used this clip, and this is the clip that he's using as evidence in his case against me. What the
Irony.
fuck? So I'm so glad I could show you the clip that I'm being sued over and that it's not.
Hey, we should all invest in getting Flakko a Cybertruck. I see what you did there. We could take him to Vegas. We could park it outside the Trump and let God do his work.
Not some 29-minute repost that I stole from him and put it behind a paywall.
Taking a video that belongs to me 29 minutes
Flakko is literally the villain who told you his entire plan and then got mad when you broke out and whooped his feet.
of it and putting it behind a paywall. Is that fair use? It's not fair use at all. And the other usage of my content, I don't believe it's fair use. So a judge is probably gonna consider this or probably figure this out. All right? I'm just saying, yo, I don't think it's fair use. You think it's fair use, so let
You can smell that hoodie through the stream.
the judge decide.
You can see the sweat marks in that sweater, bro. That's not what they meant when they said sweater.
So no, the copyright strikes aren't false at all. Point and Shoot took a 29-minute video of me in the kitchen cooking with my girl and posted it behind a paywall
There's a video of Flakko with a woman. I would love to see that.
with no permission.
So I just hope this is making sense. So what I'm trying to illustrate here is that Jala filed a lawsuit against me for 23 seconds of video that I used on YouTube, and then he lies to his own audience and says that he's suing me for 29 minutes of re-uploaded footage that I have behind my Patreon. It's 100% a lie. It's just lies. I mean, do you guys enjoy being lied to by this fucking Jala? He just doesn't like the fact that I have a Patreon
By this Jala?
episode about him and his alleged girlfriend, by the way. I don't know if that's really his girlfriend.
I need to see them doing something boyfriend and girlfriendy, like a kiss or a handhold or something, because I don't know.
That's what the analysis is over. That's why it's such an interesting piece that I encourage everyone to go check out behind the paywall. This is footage that I'm commenting on and providing criticism to that was uploaded by Jala himself. Jala provided this footage to me by streaming it online publicly. And so there's absolutely nothing
Jala?
that can be done about this. And, so this is what he's upset about. And I want to point out, he does not have this girlfriend footage behind his paywall and that I'm taking away from. That's just an outright blatant lie that he told, okay? I hope this
Oh, so that's just a Jala.
makes sense. And I do, once again, encourage everyone to go check out the Patreon and go see this stuff for yourself. All right, so for this special Patreon exclusive episode, I'm going to be going over Flakko's girlfriend revealed part.
Hey, I'm not saying nothing bad. If that's 2024, that don't look like no $60,000, $600,000 kitchen. That looks very low income, and based off where this wall is, based off where it is, can you see it? If y'all can see, like, look where Flakko, let me see. Y'all see, like, right over here? If you look right here, I think that's a TV. So it's probably a studio with the kitchen connected to the living space that's probably over here. Because that looked like a TV or a suitcase or something. But either way it go, that ain't no super crazy kitchen. I'm just saying. That ain't no super crazy kitchen. And that is Kroger brand vanilla extract. I know that because I be baking. Random. Right there. That's the Kroger brand vanilla extract. I'm just saying, bro, that don't look like no $600,000 kitchen. That looks very Section... Nah, Section 8 be looking nice sometimes. I know some niggas who got some fly Section 8, so I ain't even finna put that on the Section 8ers. That just look like low-income housing. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from the hood. I've come from poverty. I've lived in low-income housing. That's low-income housing, big dog. I'm not gonna front. I hear the chili talk. I hear the big money talk. I hear everything Flakko says. I know low income housing when I see low income housing because I have been in low income housing. So I'm just saying. Just saying. Go back to the content.
2. So the last episode that I uploaded.
Am I lying, y'all? Am I tripping, or is this a little low income housing? Low income housing. You feel me? And it looked like this cabinet about to fall off. Like this right here, all this, whatever. I'm from the hood. Like I know how I could get sometimes, but Flakko just be talking this big chili talk, and that ain't that chili done ran out of spice, big dog. If that's chili, that chili done ran out of spice. We see how you living, big dog, and if that's how your girl living, you got all this chili, you got your girl living like that? I don't know, my nigga. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's definitely $1,000 a month or less, though, for sure.
Was Flacco's girlfriend revealed part 1, where we went over a couple of things that didn't sit well with me, that sort of were peculiar, if you will. And so I wanted to start over with fresh eyes and get some rest, and then come back and see if I can kind of just figure out what's been going on, because I've got a huge problem with Flacco's girlfriend. So that was from the Patreon. There's 20-something uploads up there, very lengthy uploads. For the price of an ATM fee, you can have access to all of it. And also you get merch discounts as well, 20% off. So please check out the Patreon. You won't regret it. And so the only logical explanation I have as to why Chala may be doing this is that he's going to claim ignorance about the whole thing. He didn't know that what he was doing was wrong.
Wait, Break Baby's calling me. Let's see what Break Baby's talking about. Break Baby just called. I'm on live. Heads up. You want me to call you back?
In the car, I was watching your last video. I'm sitting there talking about how did I caught the bus. Hey, what? Hey, I don't give
Oh, you burnt out. Hey, answer the phone when I call you back, because I want to tell you something.
All right, brother.
Say less.
Y'all keep tapping in, TN.
News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Hey, Loose Cannon gonna whoop your feet. Better leave that nigga alone. I'll meet you in a minute, fool.
All right.
This nigga's retarded.
That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, this is maniacally dumb. I mean, look up here. It says, describe the infringement. And he says, Fred Jala says, Michael Winters reposted the infringed work, which is not true. And it says, Michael Winters put my work behind a paywall. No, I didn't. There's no paywall on my
No, I didn't.
YouTube channel. This is for YouTube. That's why you filled out the paperwork and said it occurred on YouTube. It's because this is a YouTube matter. This is not a paywall Patreon matter.
So if you post your content on Patreon, and that content include videos and content of mine, well, in some cases it's fair use, but if you put it behind a paywall, well, then the fair usage is now a gray area. And I believe a court should decide this.
So what happens when the judge goes to your Patreon and looks...
Imagine doing all this and you're going to end up having to pay point and shoots legal fees. Idiot.
For the work that I'm allegedly infringing upon, and they don't find anything. How are you going to explain that? How are you going to explain that you claimed that I was stealing from your Patreon? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. What he should have done was just did what the 16 did and just not followed up on it and just let the strikes fall off and just pretend that it was a mistake that they issued the strikes. Jala went and filed the lawsuit. Now he has to stand on it because I'm going to make him stand on it, and I'm going to countersue him as soon as I can. So he has to amend this lawsuit, or else they're going to dismiss it. It says right here they intend to dismiss it unless he fixes his paperwork and shows that he owns the content he's suing for, which he cannot. He can't own it legally. So there's no way that I can be sued. And so eventually this is going to go back to YouTube as like a completely meritless lawsuit. And that's where I go on the offensive. That's where I strike. And I'm going to include in that email to YouTube that this was all just abuse of the system by both the 16 and Frederick Jala.
Flakko, you are an idiot, bro. This nigga point and shoot is finna fire you up. You're a dummy, bro. Flakko, you're stupid. You do a lot of smart things, but this wasn't one of them.
And hopefully I can get them in huge trouble with YouTube and get their channels in trouble. And I fully intend on relentlessly bringing this to YouTube until I get answers, okay, for this abuse of the system. I'm going to make it my life's mission to get a response on this and to get this investigated, because I can't have these two sending copyright strikes out to my brethren, my YouTube brothers and sisters out there. I can't have these two abusing the system.
Hey, Point and Shoe said he's a martyr for all reaction channels.
Like this. It's not ever going to happen on my watch. And so now it's time to get to the defamation lawsuit stuff. So Jala says that he is filing a defamation lawsuit against me for calling him a liar and, you know, all these things. He's claiming that I defamed his character in a video from 9 months ago. And he's saying that I'm defaming him and that it's all my fault, that his career is over.
Now, are the copyright strikes false? No, they're not. Do I care if they are? I don't. My goal isn't a copyright strike. My goal is something much larger, and this is just the first step. Getting your identity by forcing you out of your rabbit hole with this copyright strike.
You're an idiot, bro. Why would you go online and admit that you are trying to dox this person? Why would you go online and admit that you are trying to dox this person? That is 100% idiocy, bro. You are, Flakko, you're stupid.
But am I going to go that far? Probably not. Because I don't care about the copyright.
That's already the conspiracy charge right there, bro. You just admitted to conspiracy. This is gonna be bad, idiot.
Right strikes, bro. All right. I did file a legal copyright strike, but I don't care about it. My goal was to get your identity, which I already have, and now I can pursue the other legal ramifications that's coming your way. So you can delete videos all you want. It's not gonna stop this, bro.
Hashtag this is gonna be bad.
You messed up. Now, Point and Shoe is running scared. Like, yo, don't let him try to fool you here. Try to sound. He's running scared, bro. He has taken down multiple videos, including the video that I played in the beginning. He has taken
zero videos have been taken down.
That down, calling me a rapist. He's running scared. He understands that ramifications is coming for his actions. You wanted to harass somebody who did nothing to you. You wanted to
Flakko literally just gave intent.
lie on somebody who
Hashtag this is gonna be bad.
did nothing to you, and it's gonna stop. Now you can make videos critiquing me all you want, but lying and saying I'm a rapist is gonna stop.
Shut up, David.
It's going to stop.
No, it's not, David. No, it's not.
All right.
No, David, it's not.
So the inaccuracy and the deception is just falling straight out of his face. He says that he says that I can make content on him and make fun of him and criticize him all I want, but he says that calling him a rapist over and over again, which I've never done. He says that that's going to stop. That's what he's trying to put a stop to, is my relentless of calling him a rapist, which I've never done. And what he's referring to is something that he says I said 9 months ago. And it was a matter of public concern that I was doing. I was covering a story. I was explaining to the audience what was going on. And Jala thinks that as a public figure that he is going to win a defamation case against me for this. This is protected free speech. This is something that California has set up laws to protect against. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's heard of the anti-slap standard, right? You know, it's you can't sue someone for talking about a matter of public concern and discussing someone's business. If they're a public figure, I'm sorry, but public figures, it's nearly impossible.
His guilty conscience is coming all the way out.
Possible for them to win defamation lawsuits against.
And the sick part about it is, he sits there and he looks at the camera like he's like John Gotti or something like that.
Against random YouTubers. It's just not, you know, like 97% of these cases fail. They're a waste of time. So for him to be threatening this is just true desperation. I mean, really, really pathetic. And so because it is a protected First Amendment free speech activity to discuss the dealings and the controversies of public figures, I plan on filing a motion to strike based on California's anti-slap law. And I'm just going to get the whole thing thrown out before it even begins. And under that law, California's anti-slap law, I will be awarded my legal fees by the plaintiff. What? So that would be fucking sick.
Idiot. I just said it. Imagine having to pay this man's legal fees because you're dumb.
Have Jala pay for my lawyers after I kicked his ass in court. I think that would be a very beautiful situation that I could make content out of in and of itself. So I'm actually pretty comfortable with this whole situation, especially considering that even if this anti-slap law didn't exist, as a public figure suing for defamation, you have to prove what's called actual malice, which is a legal standard that means that you have to prove state of mind of the defendant. Very, very impossible to prove. I mean, very difficult to win these. Like 98% of these don't go anywhere. And it's just usually just a meritless shut you up in court lawsuit, which is what these anti-slap laws are here to protect. So what I intend to do if I get sued for this is I will just motion for strike for under the anti-slap statute, and I will get awarded attorney's fees, hopefully, once
Yeah, Flakko, I don't think you can play victim your way out of this one, bro. I think you in trouble, big dog.
the motion is granted. So Jala may have to pay for my attorney if he sues me. Isn't that fucking amazing? So I'm almost wondering if this is a bad thing that I'm getting sued here. And so we're just going to have to wait and see what he decides to do. You know, I wasn't expecting a copyright lawsuit either, and he filed that one. So I'm thinking if he's stupid enough to do that, he's stupid enough to do anything. What? Okay. So I would not put it past him, but I'm anxiously waiting by the mailbox or for something to happen because that would be very interesting. And so I want to show you why he's so upset with me, why he wants me gone, why he wants my channel gone. And it's very simple. It's because of my channel's growth and the inevitability that it's going to become greater in subscribers than his.
Hey, yeah, Flakko really has a thing about people with newer YouTube channels having a bigger platform than him and having like more subscribers than him. He really doesn't like that.
It's going to become much more. And it's very simple. It's because.
Oh, look at social. All right. Okay. P's and Q's is on his wall. Okay.
Because of my channel's growth and the inevitability that it's going to become greater in subscribers than his, it's going to become much more popular than his ever would. And this really bothers him because he has this power complex where he needs to be above other YouTubers. And so he sees me coming along and he's freaking out. He's got to put a stop to it. So this is what's going on. And he alludes to it a little bit. He thinks that I'm taking his channel down with defamation. He thinks that I'm defaming his channel, and that's why his channel sucks, and that's why everyone hates him.
So
Look at this.
I'll be damned if I let a fuck nigga like you think that you're about to ruin this or destroy it with lies, with antagonizing. It's not happening. Bro, I really came from blue carpets and chunky TVs. I really came from this.
I also wanted to point out that in
Wait, was he throwing up GD?
It's not happening. Bro, I really came from blue carpets and chunky TVs.
Why is he throwing? Is that a GD gang sign? And when did he get fat? Because he wasn't always fat. So we all came from blue carpets and chunky TVs. Like, that's not nothing like... Okay, nigga. But that's how you know Flakko's the same age as me, 35, 34, 35, because I had that same TV around that same age. So I'm not really sure what bro's talking about.
I really came from this.
I also wanted to point out
And when did he get fat?
that in his video he made about me, he started talking about his dead grandpa and like trying to get sympathy from the audience. It was really disgusting.
My last message to my grandfather was May 6, 2022. I wrote him, "Hey, Grandpa, I'm doing really well. I just got on my own show on a great network."
Wow, so this is one of the more disgusting acts. So he's actually using his late grandfather, rest in peace. He's using his
God bless his soul.
dead grandfather to garner sympathy from his audience during a hit piece, during an attack video. And he's doing this to try to get sympathy from the audience and
Imagine trying to attack somebody and then using your grandfather as leverage. It's crazy.
win back some fans while tearing point and shoot down. And so this is really, really slimy. Did not go over well with the audience, though. The audience was wondering why this sympathy card was being played. And I'll tell you, it's because
Yeah, like, what does your grandfather have to do with any of this?
he has done this before. This is how he wiggled out of being a fraud in the first place, back when No Jumper first exposed him for being a liar. Jala cried to AD and the Figmunity World people. He cried over the phone to them, sobbing and sniveling, because people were being mean to him for being a liar and a fraud. So AD went on No Jumper and said, "Everyone stop making fun of Flakko. We love Flakko." He cried. And that's exactly what the fuck happened.
Mentally yesterday, he called me, nigga. He was crying, like
Somebody's
legit.
phone's buzzing.
That's my
I feel
shit.
like
He was
that's
crying. He
definitely
was,
happening.
nigga. He was legit crying, bro, because he felt like, nigga, people is kicking him while he down. He was in the fucking corner.
Right, and it's tempting to think that somebody seems like they're being bullied when they
Wow, Flakko being bullied? Who would ever think?
start crying, but he wasn't being bullied.
Bro,
he was just
if
asking
you-
him where
So
he's
you didn't
from.
understand what happened. So Jala cried to AD, who has his granny heart. And so he felt bad. He felt compassion to Jala because people were being mean to him for being a fraud. So AD went on this like campaign like you just saw, where he's like basically telling everyone to stop looking into Jala and to stop asking him where he's from because it makes him cry. And so this is how this really happened. And so Jala's thinking, maybe we can get a sympathy thing going this time. Maybe I can get some fans to start liking me again this time. Does this make sense? This literally worked for him before, and AD basically told everyone, like, look, he's a fraud, but he's our fraud. Okay. And so I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to win back fans and start getting his channel going again, because his channel, let me tell you, is not looking good. And Jala's basically pretty much blaming me for all of his channel's problems. He's like, he thinks I'm the only one who calls him a pathological liar. He thinks I'm the only one who can see through his lies. I want to play you a clip.
Calling me a pathological liar for lying about having a girlfriend. Having other people who probably never watch my content or don't even know who I am, having them think that I'm a pathological liar and I'm not credible.
So he's saying that I am like damaging his career by saying he's got a fake girlfriend when No Jumper does the same thing. They run the same content about talking about Jala's fake girlfriend. What? Well,
I think we all agreed that Jala has a fake girlfriend.
why am I being blamed for this? Why am I being blamed for your lies when everyone knows that Lush and Dodson and Gina all exposed you way before I ever could?
People out there just saying, you know, you definitely lying about your identity, where you from, where you come from. It's a lot of videos out there that's just, you know, you being a hypocrite about the timestamps of where you from and what you doing and where you went to high school.
Yeah.
So what you got to say about that? Because sometimes I'll be like, God damn, Flakko, you definitely changing your
Hey, if y'all could, I did a whole little Benjamin Trappington on this, and we proved that Flakko be lying all over the time, all over the place about where he's from and all that kind of stuff.
damn story up.
No. Right? So look. Wait, what made you go to Philly? My like dad hey, so look, so dad left, right?
Man, you lying like a motherfucker.
No,
He told the story. I've heard this story before.
Okay, I don't want to catch
So
you
you
in the
saying
lie.
your dad left?
Yeah, okay.
Them niggas grew up in North Dakota.
No, I feel
So this is classic Jala, okay? So I mean, everything that I know about is because it's on the internet. I don't have psychic abilities. And people aren't fooled by this. This isn't even really necessary for me to even cover because it's so obvious, especially to the people that know the lore, that have been around and saw it all unfold. None of this was brought forward by me. I'm just reacting to what's going on.
This is what happened on No Jumper. The whole mystery of Frederick Jala, David Jala, and all that all came because Lush started picking on Flakko, and we all just went from it from there.
On the internet. It's very clear. Look at this podcast I found that I think they did a great job in understanding what Jala's doing here. Look at this.
I got a last name, bro, and we are very prideful people, dog. Like, my last name, I would die for that, bro. You feel me? Like,
Show it general butt naked, but okay.
I would lay that shit out and crash out for my last name, dog. So when I see niggas say that I have an open case and then implying that it's something sexual of nature, dog.
Wait, I'm sorry. What you said? Who was doing that? Because you just blamed Point and Shoot for doing that. Wait, you didn't say his name here. Hold on.
An open case.
Wait, I'm so high, I looked up who the hell are these niggas? Oh, who the hell are these niggas? I'm tripping, bro. I'm fade. I'm like, who the hell are these niggas who just jumped on my live? How did y'all get here? It's a part of the video. It's a part of the video. These guys right here don't exist in my world. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Case.
He said, I die for this Jala shit.
And then, dog. So when I see niggas.
Plural? But I thought you said Khan did it. He did not start that rumor. He didn't make that. He reported on what was being talked about because of your co-host that you're about to blame right now as reason it's happening, which you blamed him for doing it.
Saying that I have an open case and then implying that it's something sexual of nature, dog. I can't let that go, Lush. You feel me?
And what's even more interesting is Jala is known for making more of these videos than anyone else. I mean, look at this video talking about Jay-Z's alleged allegations, allegedly. So Jala, he's talking about a lawsuit. Jala is talking about things that are what he is talking about. Other people are talking about him. I mean, I can't even, it's almost difficult for me to even stay on track here with all the stupidity that's going on. And the hypocrisy, the hypocritical nature of Jala's actions is astounding. It's really fascinating. I mean, this is really the textbook definition of hypocrisy. And
bro, I swear to God, I'm like, how the hell did these niggas end up my life?
Speaking of hypocrisy, I want to show you this. So I want to show you Jala has actually been sued for copyright strikes also. What? He's been sued for this, and this is where I think he may have gotten the idea to do this to me. So Jala had gotten a copyright strike and then got a CCB lawsuit filed against him for copyright.
Troy Terrain against Frederick Jala. Do you know who Frederick Jala is? Frederick Jala is Poetic Flakko from that was on No Jumper. The nigga with the big thighs. The nigga that was rapping like Cookie Monster.
Filed against him for copyright and some bogus bullshit by this guy Star, who is a fraud, who I want everyone to know about. This guy files false copyright strikes. He filed one against Jala. Okay, I got a huge problem with that. So he files these copyright strikes, and Jala, you know, it doesn't go anywhere, and so that's fine. But then this guy Star, I want to point out, he also sued someone for defamation, just like Jala. So Jala's like copying this guy's, following in this guy's footsteps. He's filing false copyright strikes, and then he's filing defamation lawsuits as well. And I want to point out that his defamation lawsuit didn't go anywhere. He lost. What? And so I thought that was pretty funny. You know, considering that he's following in this guy, like he's adopting this guy's model of going after people. This would be the same thing as if Jala was copying off the paper of the stupidest kid in class. What? You know, trying to figure out what he's doing to people. This isn't going to work ever, this defamation crap. I just want to show you this because it was an interesting little coinky dink. Now, this is where things start to get a little scary. This is where things get a little dangerous. This is, so Jala, so this is what happened. So Jala made people think that he got my address from these copyright strikes, and then he made the claim that I live at home with my mom.
Being afforded the luxury of growing up in a $500,000 home in which he still lives with his mama, he probably thinks this is all fun and games.
And he
only outside of the city of Los Angeles is a $5,000 home something to brag about. Like, I feel like growing up in LA, we have a crazy like view of money because a $500,000 home is not really like, that's like normal. That's very lower middle class. I'm not saying nothing about nobody, but it's crazy how that 500,000 goes so much goes so much further in so many different directions when you get outside of LA.
Made it seem like he got this information from the copyright strikes from YouTube. He's basically saying, I got your personal information now, and now I can sue you. And then later on in the video, he starts talking about where I live.
All the copyright strikes, have him respond back and have him give his full name, his full identity under punishment of perjury.
And, you know, very private information, okay? Now, I'm here to clear this up. So what the information that he gave to his audience in his expose was knowingly, he knew that the information he was giving was not correct. And it's because if he shared with his audience the information that was in those copyright strikes, he would be in serious trouble. And he knows that. So he didn't share any of the information that I sent him in those counter notifications. I sent him my address, not my parents' address. So he lied to his audience and made everyone think that I live at home with my parents, when in fact I live in a beautiful apartment by myself. And so,
shout out to Point and Shoot for being a responsible adult.
So what happened was Jala intentionally deceived everyone by implying that he had my home address that I provided to him. And then he implies that that home address is my mom's house and that I live with my parents. And so he knowingly, just like as a way to defame me, he just made this up knowing that it was not true. He knows the address that I sent him is not the address that he's talking about with this. Just look at this. This is what Jala used to do. He used to dox people. He used to, as a way of intimidating them, he used to put their houses on the internet for everyone to look at.
And then like that shit got old fast. Like after folks started like doxing and shit like that. Tap my screen real quick, bro. Let's go ahead and get it. Who's this, Smoke? Oh, that?
Wait, hold on.
Like after folks started like doxing and shit like that.
I couldn't remember the name. Shakim Ra. That's the boyfriend. That's Flakko's boyfriend right here. Right here. Right here. That's the alleged boyfriend that Flakko said he was going to unalive and all that kind of stuff. Shakim Ra. I can never remember that nigga's name. That's what it was right there. That's what it was right there. If him and Flakko got into this big old 1-2 step, like Sierra and really blah, 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 da-da-da-da, this and all that, blah, 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 wooty bam, wooty bam, wooty bam. That's it right there. Right here. Shit, look, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Let me get out of here. Right there. Right there. Shakim Ra. That's the name. That's the name. All right, we got it.
Screen real quick, bro. Let's.
It's the act. It's the act. And who the hell? How did I find this out? Damn it. I get so much 1-2 step like Sierra so many different ways, bro. I can never. How did I find this? Because he did the sit down with 16 shot him. So that's what I do know. He did the sit down with 16 shot him. Hold on. He did the sit down with 16 shot him, and he was the one breaking down all the stuff that Flakko had been doing. And the dude, hold on, damn it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Cause I can't. Hold on. Because I need to make a note of that. That's the dude who was on YouTube with 16 shot him, talking about how Flakko had the FBI called on him by that one lady because he said he was going to R-word her. And then Flakko said that he was going to R-word that dude's kid. Same conversation. And then 16 shot him mentioned like, hey, wasn't you Flakko's boyfriend? And he tried like, no. Well, that's Flakko's old boyfriend. When Flakko was pretending to have a girlfriend all them years, he was dating the Shakim Ra dude, and he got like a domestic or a terrorist threat put on him or something like that for threatening to unalive the dude.
Let's go ahead and get it. Who's this?
That's the dude who has an open case against Flackiana right now.
Oh, that?
Oh, shit.
Why do Mr. Pro Black got some white relatives,
Nigga,
man?
what are you talking about? That's a kid, nigga. This nigga thinking he...
Flakko showing kids? Shako. I'm shocked though, Flakko. Revealing kids' names and faces?
Getting kudo points picking on kids.
So Jala is an actual doxist, former Dr. Umar internet henchman guy. And he used to do very frightening things on the internet with people's identities and stuff like that. He's a very creepy, crawly little Jala. And I want to show you this clip. This is from his past.
You gotta stay ahead of the sexuals, bro. You gotta stay ahead of the sexuals. If you don't do nothing else today, you gotta stay ahead of the sexuals.
Maybe about less than a year probably before he was on No Jumper. This is what he was doing. He was doxing people.
What the IP revealed is the location of the individual, of where that person is. And God forbid, they live in a house and not an apartment. If they live in a house, all we have to do is pull up the property tax information and we can see who the house owner is. And man, we got ourselves.
He's a very creepy, crawly little Jala. And I want to show you this clip. This is from his past.
You gotta stay ahead of the sexuals, bro. You gotta stay ahead of the sexuals. If you don't do nothing else today, you gotta stay ahead of the sexuals.
Maybe about less than a year probably before he was on No Jumper. This is what he was doing. He was doxing people.
What the IP revealed is the location of the individual, of where that person is. And God forbid, they live in a house and not an apartment. If they live in a house, all we have to do is pull up the property tax information and we can see who the house owner is. And man, we got ourselves a case. Some trolls went to that website. And, left a little comment.
Wait a second. Jala. you are about to get yourself in a lot of trouble. It's going to be a lot of trouble for Jala. He's not the smartest. Not the smartest.
So when they send over a message, I got their IP. What's the longitude, perfect longitude, and the latitude? It's time now to find their motherfucking address. Damn, someone just said, "Hey Flakko, don't expose me. You and TCTV can go half, $250 each." Okay, my brother, how about this? Send over the 250 to Zaddy J701, and I'll give Tiffany 125.
Okay, so there's two possibilities here. So one possibility is that he's actually doxing people, and he's actually extorting people online, or this is all just made up and he's just pretending to do all this. Either way, I mean, take your fucking pick. This is really like to S tier weirdo behavior, okay? This is not anything that can be debated.
Make it make sense. POETIK Flakko doxed my dad's house, right? So this is a public post that he made on his channel, which is, of course, since been removed.
I've got to say, Jala is such a well-documented weirdo, a doxer.
A well-documented doxer is barnacles, bro. Being a documented doxer is crazy.
That there's like entire documentaries out there. They don't have very many views, but if you look, they're out there. They're publicly published full-length documentaries about Jala. And this is a clip from one of those. And I think that you'll find this really alarming and pretty disgusting as well. Look at this.
He claimed that Lennon Honor was cheating on his wife with white gay men from Craigslist. POETIK Flakko later openly admitted, however, that he sent out the Craigslist ads himself, looking for gay men who had previous dealings with Lennon Honor. He doctored fake text messages.
Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. Wowzers. Wowzers.
Doxed my dad's house, right? So this is a public post that he made on his channel, which is, of course, since been removed.
I've got to say, Jala is such a well-documented weirdo, a doxer, that there's like...
Does this sound familiar to anybody? Sheesh. Does this sound familiar to anybody? Barnacles.
Entire documentaries out there. They don't have very many views, but if you look, they're out there. They're publicly published full-length documentaries about Jala. And this is a clip from one of those. And I think that you'll find this really alarming and pretty disgusting as well. Look at this.
He claimed that Lennon Honor was cheating on his wife with white gay men from Craigslist. POETIK Flakko later openly admitted, however, that he sent out the Craigslist ads himself, looking for gay men who had previous dealings with Lennon Honor. He doctored fake text messages, doxed Lennon Honor's home address where his wife and kids stayed, doctored Grindr messages, and
This nigga was looking for butt sex.
He admitted, however, that he sent out the Craigslist ads himself, looking for gay men.
Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Shout out to Point and fucking Shoot, bro. These niggas are wild cases. AD, Pun. Y'all gonna rerun that ace pit? Huh. Adam. Y'all gonna talk about it? Hold on. Let's make everybody uncomfortable. Let's make everybody uncomfortable real quick. Let's see if we can make everybody uncomfortable like this. Oh, Brick, you die. Brick is watching. Brick is watching. That's why he's not answering the phone.
Who had previous dealings with Lynn and Honor. He doctored fake text messages, doxed Lynn and Honor's home address where his wife and kids stay, doctored Grindr messages.
This nigga was looking for butt sex tonight. This man said, cut the
I'm tripping. Do Flakko look like Gucci Man in that old video? Random. But do Flakko look like Gucci Man?
fucking chit chat, nigga. When can I get that butt tonight?
Oh, wait, what's average?
No.
You have to be very smart to like
That's average though.
to hire gay niggas off of Craigslist and stuff.
Yo, bro, I heard that
And be
bullshit.
wanted for the FBI.
Yo, I heard that bullshit. I said, bro, these niggas trying to get me out the paint, bro.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
It's been a long time coming, bro. Listen, yo, I've been trying to get this for a while, man. So, you know, I do. So tell me more about Lennon. How did you meet Lennon?
We met on the hookup app Grindr. He reached out to me. I thought he was cool, wasn't too pushy, so we exchanged numbers.
It ain't even done yet. I got 5 more to drop, I got 5 more to drop for him, I got 5 more to drop, bro. It ain't even over yet. Yo, look, you niggas for
Hey, pun, that's your homie. AD, that's your homie. That's your man's. That's oh, okay. Y'all, we running. Let me cook, and this time I'm gonna get the Discord link. We doing that. Y'all want to see a repeat of Let Me Cook? I think we should rerun. I think we should rerun the Let Me Cook. I think that should go again. What y'all think? I think that should go again. I think we should do that.
forgot how I came in this game, nigga? Y'all forgot I came in this game punching niggas in their mouth.
I think that we should redo the Let Me Cook episode, and I think this time I should be invited to the Discord. I'm just saying.
Motherfucking mouth, nigga, with receipts. You forgot, nigga? You forgot my chat niggas nickname me
Y'all forgot, not your forgot. Y'all forgot.
Bombs over Baghdad, nigga? Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot I was the new nigga in this shit, nigga, when I dropped, nigga? I told you, nigga.
No, I know. I come from poverty again. That's right there. That's the closet of poverty. That wooden closet, that's poverty right there.
Keep my name out your fucking mouth, nigga. I told
So
you, nigga.
this is what I was talking about with like his past is like catching up to him, and this is why people don't like him, is because he's so hypocritical. He's like one of the most magnificent hypocrites I've ever witnessed in nature. I want to show you this clip from his YouTube channel. He used to do like DJ Academic style inciting of violence. He used to try to get people in the black community to kill each other by taunting them and inciting violence from them. I want to show you a clip.
One
from
time, man. Y'all know what's coming. Say it with me one time, folks. The niggas are at it again. It's your boy, POETIK Flakko. Anywhere you go, anybody you know, somebody got to know me. And we're back again with another one, folks. Check it out, man. Folks,
Flakko really did want to be DJ Academics. That's crazy.
I love that hood shit. Oh, I love that hood shit, people. Now, check it out, man. People, there's very few things that the Negro can do to surprise me, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, right? Because the hood Negrozoids, they're a special breed of people. And there's very few things that a hood nigga can do to surprise me. But this is too disrespectful.
Hey, and this is y'all leader. This is how you think about y'all? Okay.
This is too disrespectful to let slide. I'm just saying, bro. If y'all let this slide, shit. Shit. If y'all let this slide, man, y'all can't come outside, folks. That's what I'm saying. If y'all let this slide, y'all can't come outside, folks. But it's your boy, POETIK Flakko. Anywhere you go, anybody you know, somebody got to know me, folks.
So he went from trolling gangs into violence and saying if you don't retaliate for this, then you can't, basically making fun of him, trolling him, trying to get him to do stuff so that he can make more videos. And this is what DJ Academics is famous for doing. But it's just, I mean, when you go from this to saying stuff like this, I want to play this clip. This is he's criticizing Brandon Buckingham for like I don't even know what, but it just doesn't sound like the same. It just sounds like he's being a complete hypocrite.
He got his big camera out. He's documenting the wars they're going through, the deaths they experience, the pain they're going through.
Wow, so that sounds quite a bit different than this.
Shit. Shit. If y'all let this slide, y'all can't come outside.
So what I'm trying to illustrate here is that he's losing his fans because he's a hypocrite and because he's fake and no other reason.
And then after a full 24 hours of filming, going through these environments, nothing positive gets published. We don't get to see who the A students are. We don't get to see who the local pastors are. We get to see and hear them say things and do things that are going to cause more pain and distress, lead them to a jailhouse or to their death.
So he's literally guilty of the exact thing that he's complaining about. He used to do this, I mean, with no shame. He used to try to pit gangsters against each other in the streets and hope that they shoot each other up. And another thing, he says that we don't get to see anything positive get posted. I mean, Jala's entire YouTube channel is all just negative, career over, they're done, these allegations.
This is going to be bad. This is going to start a war in LA.
Will ruin them. These allegations will send everyone to prison. I mean, this is I mean, I've never seen any thing positive come out of Jala's channel. And this is what he makes video. Like, he pretends that he's passionate about this. Like, he actually cares about this stuff. He's a con man. And could you imagine that this guy wants to sue someone for defamation of character? What? It's amazing to me that this guy, the thoughts that go through this guy's mind, you know. But this is exactly why people hate him, is because he's fake. He's a little weirdo. He gets mad at people for doing the same thing that he does to. I mean, look at this clip. This clip is Jala talking about the bedroom activity of Kai Cenat, and he's talking to some. I don't know who this person is, but listen to the questions that Jala's asking. I mean, this is really weird.
Now, all right. So now you went down on Kai. Did Kai eat the pussy?
Of course.
Whoa.
Of course.
Weird.
Ass eating, of course.
Why are you asking these kind of questions, bro? You weirdo.
All right. So now Ray Kai's Gawk 3000 pause. Not even Gawk because he ate pussy. So it's not really. Yeah. So like Ray has head game.
What's up with this nigga?
So now that we know that Jala is a former
what the hell? This nigga got some freaky little froggy thoughts.
doxist who is very disgruntled about his failing career and how everyone's turning on him because they're finding out that he's a fake weirdo and all this stuff. I actually want to take this opportunity to mention the fact that a lot of people don't like him, not just because of the things that he's done, but because he's actually physically disgusting. What? Okay.
Hey, come on, man. What's coming up, bro? Hey, listen, I was eating Butterfingers, which is why my tongue got chocolate on it. All right. I'm not dirty. I just, just ate chocolate. Pause.
You have to explain not being dirty because you just ate chocolate means that you're dirty. Who the hell? I ain't never came on this camera and had to explain my hygiene. If you got to explain your hygiene, bro, that means that you have it's bad. It's not looking good for you.
So people are in the chat talking about how disgusting he looks, how dirty he looks, how smelly he must be. He has a long history of smelling terrible. People can smell him from across the room. They can smell his body. The emanating odor from his crevasses. So yeah, he's very smelly. He's very disgusting looking, objectively. So I mean, this is all just my opinion still, but I mean, he's a very gross little guy. He's, 5'2", 9.
He's a gross little guy. His barnacles.
9,000 fucking pounds. And he's eating chocolate on camera, just sweating his ass off. And people hate this. And so they're making fun of him. And so he admits to eating chocolate. Let's continue with this.
Hey, listen, people, don't. Well,
he's a fat fuck.
So Discord is installing right now. Bro, what is my Discord, man? God damn.
So how is this not the most disgusting thing I used to... As a fucking disgusting human being doing this on camera. And this is why people don't want to watch him anymore. He's gross. And he gets all hopped up on sugar because I think he's addicted to sugar. He gets all hopped up on sugar and starts doing this.
I'm gonna be watching the next. I'm gonna be watching the next greatest thing.
This nigga said he's all cranked up on Mountain Dew and Skittles.
And if you don't bring your tail, unfair to say, sit down and apologize. Oh,
why are you doing this? You look so stupid. You look so disgusting, and you look like you stink. And so this is what he does. And
he looks like Jala.
People like me are sitting here going, "Oh my God, I'll watch anything but this. I'll watch fucking anything, but I'll watch Keem before I watch this bullshit."
I like Keem.
And
I like Keem. I enjoy Keem's content.
He's blaming me for people.
White people don't like Keem. I like Keem. I think Keem's a good content creator. I like dedicated Keem.
People getting tired of him and just,
y'all like Keem? Dedicated in the chat if y'all like Keem.
You know, turning his shit off, you know, and
when all those fails eat a Snicker.
So this is what he's crying about. And I'm trying to show him it's because you are disgusting. It's not because I'm defaming you in any way. Okay. And I also want to mention that a lot of his video topics people take issue with. Like, I know that a lot of people said that they stopped watching Jala after he made that Kodak Black video making fun of his addiction.
If you don't believe that infatuation with phones is a fiend activity, I dare you, bro, to take like a Nokia, like the oldest Android you know, and give it to a fiend, bro, and see how they their pupils dilate. They're just so captivated.
So what I'm trying to show is that there was no one thing, there's no one creator that's causing Jala to fall off. He's doing this himself. His past has caught up to him. He's made one too many disrespectful videos. He's a hypocrite. He's a liar. He's a fraud. I mean, these things all, you know, when all of these things get together, it can make for a disaster for someone's media career. And it's just, you know, it's no one's fault but his. And I just wanted to show this because, you know, people are really upset with him, by the way, for doing this to my channel maliciously. And they've all been commenting under all of his videos, but he actually put up he banned the words point and shoot in his chat and in his comment sections because, and if you go and write point and shoot in his comment section, you will be, your comment will be deleted for bullying. And so isn't that something? You can't, I mean, he's censoring his chat because he's so wrong and everyone's been letting him have it. So if you're wondering why Jala's latest videos only get like 100 comments each video, is because they're filtered out. He's moderating his comment section for censorship, I think. It's my opinion. This whole video is just my opinion, by the way. And I would like to, before we get out of here, I'd like to put another rumor that's really popular amongst the neo-Nazi no-jumper Redditors and, you know, the Trevor Potters of the world and stuff like that. They all like to tell people, this is a popular thing to say about me, is that I am an outcast from the rap world and that I can't shoot any music videos for rappers anymore because my name is no good and all this crap.
The winners gave you everything you ever asked for and never told you no. You can't handle rejection. You can't handle being told no. You can't handle being left out. You can't handle people saying, I just don't want to mess with you.
That actually sounds like pathetic Flakko. That actually sounds like pathetic Flakko, like wholeheartedly.
Well, I just want to let all you guys know that I will be shooting a video, many videos probably, for EBK Jabo. I'm sure you've heard of him.
I feel like he's the biggest West Coast artist besides Kendrick.
When he comes home, we've been talking. This is a screenshot from like a couple months ago. So yeah, this is really going to hurt you guys when I'm shooting music videos again. So, and the only reason I'm doing this is to spite you guys. So you guys are actually making me interested in making music videos again, which is crazy. I never thought I'd be interested in that again.
Hey, shout out to Point and Shoot for getting back to his passion.
But now I'm starting to think, well, maybe this will be good for me. This would be a great way to shut down all the bizarre, fake, made-up narratives that are going around about my music video career. I might have to step back out of retirement, and I may, you know, me and Jabo may have to run it up. Okay, so that's something to look forward to. And so finally, in conclusion, Jala ends his video by basically suggesting that he's not suing me after all. What? And that he wants to leave it here and just stop making videos about him and just, you know, stop. And it's really sad. So this is it. Look at this.
There will be, you know, a part 2 and a part 3 as we move forward in the stage, if it has to be. I'm perfectly fine, you know, with ending it here. Make your content. Just don't lie on me, homie.
The way that you lie on me, the way that you've lied on Point and Shoot, the way that you've lied on so many other people, the way that you low-key lied on Break Baby, and then Break Baby just for whatever reason forgives you. He's not really tripping, but that's his business. That's between you and Break Baby. But I'm just simply saying you have a lot of flammery, skullduggery, and larceny within you, Mr. Pathetic Jala.
All right. So y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And if you're still watching this video,
and Jala just gets fucking destroyed in his comment section, like always. It's really, really crazy, the downfall of the Jala. because I mean, it needs to be studied so that people don't follow down these footsteps of.
I'm convinced at this point that that's Flakko on troll accounts in my comments, leaving all them spams for sure at this point, for sure. Point and shoot just confirmed it.
You know, sucking so much and making everyone hate you so much. And so it is fascinating stuff. And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys for this video. I never wanted to even make this video. The only reason I'm making it is because of all the attacks on my channel and the fake narratives and all this stuff. So I really thank you guys for sitting through this. This isn't the normal fun-loving point and shoot video. This is more of a response video, which I hate. But I feel like if I didn't do this, that I'd be like letting people down and everything. So that's pretty much all I've gotten. And to be honest with you, I never even planned on covering Jala very much anymore. His videos that I do on him don't do many numbers. No one gives a fuck about the guy, and neither do I, frankly. And so I've only made 2 videos about him in the last several months. He's acting like I'm like relentlessly harassing him with online stalking. I mean, it's really bizarre why he's blaming me for his epic downfall. But that's pretty much it. And I really appreciate you guys sitting through this and watching this, and of course commenting and hitting subscribe and all that stuff. It really helps me out. And if you guys want merch, you can get a discount in the Patreon. The Patreon just got a 2-hour video a couple weeks ago. I'm fixing to make another Patreon video, a nice big one for you guys and everything else. But this is sort of just to put the Jala down and put him to sleep. So here we go. This has been a video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right, man. And that is point and shoot, Peasy and Steezy, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me. Hey, don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Appreciate point and shoot for coming through in the clutch with that headshot for your boy. I ain't even got to say nothing, man. Point and shoot is the driver and the shooter. We up out of here to the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel until he's free. We are gone.